Alright, I'm so excited to see you today. This ukulele tutorial video will help kids who are beginners learn to play their first songs on the instrument. And this is the fifth and final video in this series for now. The video that you'll see is taken from a virtual class where I taught kids between 5 and 8 years old to learn the basics of ukulele. Now I do have plans to redo this whole series just for you on YouTube, so consider subscribing if you would like to know when that comes out. So today I'm going to talk about a couple of the things we did. We talked about how to read a chord chart. It takes a little bit of practice, so if you don't get it right away, it's no problem. We learned Hot Cross Buns. It's an easy song. A lot of kids already knew it. And then I'll show you the advanced version we did of Count on Me. So chord charts. If you can imagine a picture of a ukulele. We have our neck here. This part's called the headstock. So we've got 4 strings, and a chord chart is really just a picture of this part of the instrument. And it shows you where to put your fingers. So we all drew one today together, and what you do is you draw 4 strings, up and down lines, which represent strings. We do 1 there, 1, 2, 3, and everyone got a chance to draw. This is good to practice. So on my instrument, my first string is the one closest to the floor, and on the chart, this will be our first string. Later on, hopefully I'll be able to teach you the names of the strings. It's a little bit more useful, but this is faster. Now, most ukulele chord charts will have a dot somewhere telling you to press down. So what this means is I need to use a finger. This way doesn't tell you which finger to use. That's okay for now. We need to press down our first string. This is the string. On which fret? So this is fret number 1, 2, 3. So if I saw a chord chart that looks like this, what I would do, I would find my first string, which is this one, and I'd press down the 3rd fret. So that would be this. Anybody know what chord that is? You probably do. It's one of the first ones we learned. That's a C chord. Sometimes you'll see a chord chart that asks you to play 2 notes at the same time. So for example, what if I had 2 dots? Well, then I would have to press down my first stringer on 1, 2, 3, the 3rd fret, and also the 2nd string. So that chord would look like this. Well, I've got to get that string, and I know I've got to get this one. And let's see if it sounds good or not. So since it doesn't tell me what fingers to use, I will just go for the easiest way. For most people, it's going to be this. But you technically could do that, or even... So that's how to read a chord chart, guys. And if you want to practice drawing your own, that's a great thing to do. Our song was Hot Cross Buns. You're going to have a printout. I'm working really hard to put together a packet of all the stuff we've done so that you'll be able to print it out and go back to do everything that you want to. Hot Cross Buns just sounds like this. Hot cross buns, hot cross buns, 1 a penny, 2 a penny, hot cross buns. So you can see by my hand that there's 3 notes. Hot cross buns. And on the instrument, our high note is going to be the 4th fret. And I'm not playing all my strings, I'm doing a melody. That means 1 note at a time. So that's my high note. My middle note is the 2nd fret. And my low note is lifted off. So I just played the first 3 notes. Hot cross buns. I do it again. Hot cross buns. 1 a penny, 2 a penny. Hot cross buns. And if you want to get fancy, something that sounds really cool is to play 2 strings. You could either pinch 2 together and go. Or you could slide your thumb on 2 strings like this. So I'm just brushing 2. Yeah. Or later on, you could go. Well, I'll teach you that way another time. So, Hot Cross Buns, the chord chart, but the advanced song, that's what we're going to get to now. So again, we need to know our E minor chord. I'll show you that one, and then I'll show you how it works in the song. So this is for the kids who have an easy time with everything so far. So E minor Got to press down here, and we'll use the third finger to go to the third string, fourth fret, making a bridge there so that we don't accidentally let this finger droop down onto the other strings. And it sounds like this. By the way, it's always a good idea when you're learning a new chord to play the strings one at a time. That way you'll know if all the strings are working. So we'll use the E minor in the song. Now I'll show you how the ukulele part sounds, and then we'll take a look at the music. So I'll just play the ukulele part by itself first. Yeah, now if this is hard for you, do not get discouraged. I just wanted to make sure there was something that was pretty tough for some of the kids who might be getting a little bit bored. So our first chord's a C. So what I think we should do first is practice going through the chords. So I'll say the chord, you just see if you can play it. So we've got a C. Usually we'd use this finger, but for now I might choose this one, or yeah, I think I'll use this one for now. So we'll do our C and then our E minor. Sort of a hard change. Some of these changes take a little practice. Then our A minor. And then we've got a G. Now, I'm going to use G6 here because we learned that in class, but if you know this G, you can use that. After that's an F. And then it's the same thing again. So let's look over at the page here. This is going to be in the pack of things that I send out to all the families. So if we look over here, we've got a C chord and then a couple lines next to it. Each of these is a strum. So we strum it when we see the chord. C, 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 C. Just keeping a nice steady rhythm. E minor. A minor. Now something weird happens here. Most of these chords you play it once and then 3 more times. So a total of 4. But for the A minor we only play it 3 and then we go on to our G. This is a little bit hard, but it sounds really cool. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's something that makes the song unique and special. So let me play it and sing it for you guys. Now I'm not going to sing it as well as Bruno Mars, but I want you to know how it sounds if we do that. And if you want, you can practice and then come back and try to play along with this. 1, 2, 3. If you ever find yourself stuck in the middle of the sea, I'll sail the world to guide you. If you ever find yourself lost in the dark you can't see, I'll be the light to guide you. I think I mixed up some of the words, but that's the right idea, guys. There's 2 other parts to the song, and hopefully I'll be able to teach you that sometime too. So that's the advanced part. Yes, great job to you. Well done. And remember, there will be more videos like this that will look a little bit fancier. So stay tuned for those by clicking subscribe. More videos for kids on ukulele, guitar, and other instruments. My name is Ben Brill. So nice to meet you. I'll see you next time.